as you know, we as broadcasters on television and on radio operate under legislation which is enforced by Ofcom, which talks about political impartiality in terms of balance and reporting. And when stations get it wrong and people complain about the BBC, or they've complained about me in the past on Sky News, that they complain to Ofcom, and Ofcom makes a ruling. And what we're now seeing with GB News is GB News consistently flouting those rules and being ruled against, yet continuing to, if you like, enjoy the privileges of being a broadcaster. Now, the issue is that in the internet age, you can't shut people up. That's fine. But should you recognise them as broadcasters on a par with the BBC or ITN or Sky or Times Radio? And my answer is, if you're not going to abide by the rules, you shouldn't have that protection or that status.
And that was the comment you made last night on air,
sure.
in a TV debate on the BBC, and a viral response, no doubt, some heavily in favour, no doubt some hugely against. As to what you meant, and as you say, you can't shut down a broadcaster entirely because you just pop up on YouTube or a Rumble, depending where you're coming from. But the action you'd like to see Ofcom taking, just explain to our listeners what that would mean in practical terms.
Well, I think we have a very precious broadcast ecology in this country, which goes back to the establishment of the BBC, which was done under regulation. Then we had the expansion into ITV, and now we have multi-channel. And as far as news and current affairs is concerned, it is supposed to be, first of all, fair and accurate, and as far as it can, in partisan terms, to be impartial. And that was initially what gave you the right to get on the airways, which are controlled by the government. Now, obviously, technology has made it much easier for people to get on the airwaves, but that broadcasting is still subject to regulation. And my view is that it would be a good thing for our society if that regulation continues, and that therefore means that people who flout that regulation have to face consequences.
So what, you shut the station down?
Well, I think you'd shut it down as a broadcaster. I mean, it can go online, that's fine.
But you can't get it on your set by against a channel, whatever it happens to be. What do you think, Rachel?
I'm really interested by what Adam says. I'm not sure whether you shut it down. I haven't thought it through enough.
You see, RT was taken off in this country. Press, the Iranian television, was taken off in this country. And similarly, actually, Fox News, the American Fox News, was agreed voluntarily to disappear. So it can be done.